All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the Conga Room here in Los Angeles as we get set for PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes on Saturday, February 16th, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific time. We have a tremendous night of action, all brought to you by TGB Promotions and Ringstar Sports. We have the Featherweight Championship of the World on the line as the reigning and defending champion Leo Santa Cruz puts his world title on the line against the young, hungry contender Miguel Flores. Awesome. The co-feature, expect fireworks in this one as we have John Molina Jr. taking on Omar Figueroa. When it comes to this event, you cannot ask for two better action-packed fights as tickets are on sale now. You can purchase them at AXS.com, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific time is when we go live on Fox and Fox Deportes, Premier Boxing Champions. Glad to be here on Fox. When it comes to these fighters, Miguel Flores is a young, hungry contender. He has the opportunity of a lifetime taking on Leo Santa Cruz, who's a world champion, been a world champion since 2013, and still is looking to make waves in the featherweight division. John Molina Jr., Omar Figueroa, both of them action fighters. Can't miss. Expect a blood and guts affair on Saturday, February 16th. With that being said, one of the promoters for Saturday, February 16th is TGB Promotions. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to introduce a man who's a member of the California Boxing Hall of Fame. He has been a part of memorable events for decades and sure to be a member of the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Please welcome Mr. Tom Brown from TGB Promotions.
Thank you, Ray. Now you know why I always love bringing Ray along, huh, Richard? Well, good afternoon and welcome, everyone. The PBC has made a major commitment of bringing some of the best and biggest fights to Southern California. Starting back on December 1st, right across the street here over Staples, where most people thought that fight would end up in Las Vegas, we gave the fans of Los Angeles one of the best fights of the year, with Deontay Wilder defending his title against Tyson Fury. It was just a great event for the LA fans. And on January 13th, we have Jose Uzcategui over at the Microsoft Theater defending his IBF super middleweight title against Caleb Plant. And then just down the street in Carson on February 9th, Gervonta Davis will defend his WBA title against Abner Mares. So with the large fan base here in LA, LA's always been regarded as one of the best fight cities in the world and home to some of the greatest fights in boxing. And we believe we can build Los Angeles, downtown LA, into a major hub for the sport of boxing. Historically, Southern California has been a hotspot for slugfest between some of the best Mexican-American fighters. And with Leo Santa Cruz, Miguel Flores, John Molina Jr., and Omar Figueroa, we have the making for another just all-out slugfest on February 16th. So please, everyone get there. And I'm looking forward to this event. It's going to be a great night. I'll turn things back over to Ray.
Thank you very much, Tom. Also want to acknowledge from TGB Promotions Vice President Brittany Goosen-Brown as well, working very hard. Brittany, a very integral part about what PBC does and what TGB Promotions does. Also want to bring up the co-promoter for Saturday, February 16th. He's been involved in many big events all over the world, including here in Los Angeles. Please welcome the president and CEO of Ringstar Sports, Mr. Richard Schaefer.
Thank you, Ray. Well, what am I going to say? You guys pretty much covered it. Well, first of all, I want to wish you all a very happy New Year, you and your families. You, from the media, you're one of the reasons why Los Angeles has become and is again the fight capital of the world. There's some great matchups coming here. But it's the passion you show from the media towards these fighters to make these fights as big and bigger. And for that, on behalf of the fighters and everyone involved in boxing, I thank you. I want to thank as well the owners of these great venues here in Los Angeles. We're fortunate to have the best venues with the former StubHub Center, Dignity Health Center now, and then, of course, LA Life here with Staples Center, the Novo, and the Microsoft. The Microsoft is a fantastic venue for boxing. It's the largest indoor stage, covered indoor stage in the United States. and he hosts signature events like the Grammys and the ESPYs and American Music Awards. And now here, February, it's going to be hosting a great World Championship fight, a great doubleheader. They say that styles make fights, and yes, they do. And I don't think there's a better matchup than these two co-main events. These are warriors. You can go and watch the fights. I watched some of them last night and yesterday. There's not one boring fight. These guys, you match them up. It's like throwing oil in the fire. This is going to be a night you don't want to miss. Ray already mentioned that the tickets are on sale. Yes, but the most important thing about the tickets being on sale is that they're starting at $30. So I urge you, I suggest, go and get these tickets because they will sell out. We are going to have a sellout for the fight with Mares the week before, and I have no question here with this terrific doubleheader that we're going to have a sellout as well. Again, thank you all, and I want to thank Al Heyman as well, the creator of PBC, for his passion and for his commitment to continue to bring great fights here to us fight fans in Southern California. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Richard Schaefer from Ringstar Sports. Okay, let's go ahead and welcome up some of the combatants as let's talk about our co-feature that very evening, John Molina Jr. and Omar Figueroa. Styles make fights, as Richard mentioned, and these two guys in the co-main event, you want to talk about all action, high offense. This is what you are going to get. Two gladiators in the ring going to battle with one another. Let's talk about John Molina Jr. with a record of 30 wins, 24 of those coming by way of knockout against 7 defeats. He's come from behind to beat Mickey Bay, wars with Lucas Matisse, Ruslan Provodnikov. The last time he fought was against Ivan Redkach. And the thing about John Molina Jr. that I can mention, never count this guy out. Never. He's always in the fight at every point. You gotta love an attitude and a fighter like that. He's joined alongside by his father as well, who's been an integral part to his career. But John Molina Jr. is one of those guys that when he fights, get your favorite food, your favorite beverage, because you are going to be entertained and say, my gosh, I need to see him fight again. And on February 16th, when he fights Omar Figueroa, if you're not in LA, watch it on Fox or Fox Deportes. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, John Molina Jr.
All right, thank you guys for coming. Well, Ray said it all. February 16th is going to be a war. I want to correct him, though. There's going to be one gladiator in the ring. Me. But I think it's a panther, right? It's called. But it's going to be a great night of fighting. This is a fight that I specifically asked for. I think for the first time in my career that I'm getting someone that I specifically asked for. Because I believe stylistically it's just a great fight, all action. So, you know, of course I read the interviews, and I don't see John Molina getting out of the 4th round. Well, he's not going to see me getting out of the 4th round because he's going to be asleep. But it's going to be a great night of fights. And again, talk is cheap, like I always say. And I can sit up here until I'm blue in the face and tell you guys I'm going to hurt this kid. But it'll sound naive and ignorant until I show you February 16th. So with that being said, I like his confidence. It's going to make for a great fight. And I don't ever want to fight a guy that's going to come to lose. I think he's coming to win. So it's going to be a great night of boxing. I'm glad to share the ring with my friends, you know, Leo, Miguel, Omar, all these guys. It's going to be a great night. Don't miss it. Thank you.
Thank you very much to John Molina Jr. Let's talk about his opponent who is not here. Omar Figueroa is actually under the weather, and we wish him a speedy recovery, but he will be okay. He's 29 years of age. He's undefeated, 27-0, 19 knockouts. Former world champion, victories over Nahito Arakawa, Antonio DeMarco, Robert Guerrero, Ricky Burns. Joining us from Weslaco, Texas, Omar Figueroa in the ring against John Molina Jr. on Saturday, February 16th at the Microsoft Theater at LA Live here in Los Angeles. It's PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes, all brought to you by TGB Promotions and Ringstar Sports. Now let's get to our main event of the evening. Before we go ahead and mention and introduce the fighter, I want to acknowledge Aaron Navarro, the trainer for Miguel Flores. Aaron has been with Miguel since the very beginning. A round of applause for the trainers, Aaron Navarro, also Jose Santa Cruz, the father of Leo Santa Cruz, as the entire camp as a whole are very important in the success of the fighter. Well, let's discuss Miguel Flores, no relation to me. The last name is Flores, so don't get us confused. He's a 4-year pro. He's originally from Michoacan, now fighting out of Houston, Texas. He's a family man, father of 2 kids, and the thing about things in life is opportunity. And this young man has fought for this opportunity. The dream for fighters is to become a world champion. And on February 16th, PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes, this young man has the opportunity of a lifetime. He could change his life. And a guy that has an opportunity to change his life on one fight is a dangerous fighter. He's an action fighter. He's a fun fighter, and he will no doubt bring the fireworks as he challenges for the world title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with a record of 23 wins, 2 losses, Miguel El Michoacano Flores.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Happy New Year to everybody. It's been a long road. I lost my brother along the way, but we're here. The taxi driver, how most media and fans acknowledge me, is working hard in the gym, and trust me, this taxi driver is going to put up a good show. February 16, I know Leo and his father are professionals, and they're going to be working hard in the gym, but I have a feeling they're overlooking me, and like I said, it's been a long road. Most people think I didn't deserve it, but I know all the hard work I put in the gym, and I know I deserve this opportunity more than everybody. We have great fights. I mean, I want to thank everybody that made this possible. Brittany, TGB Promotions, Al Heyman, everybody, my whole team. Aaron Navarro, this guy's been with me more than the trainer. He's like a father figure to me. Bobby Ben, all my trainers back at home. You know, like I said, people are going to be in for a treat February 16. You have 2 Mexican fighters, Michoacan versus Michoacan, right here. It's going to be a great show. Don't forget, tune in if you can't make it. Otherwise, be there live. I mean, tickets ain't that expensive, $30, no big deal. Just be there, guys. It's going to be a great fight. You got John Molina, Omar's from Texas. Texas people show up late usually, but I don't know where he's at. But it's going to be a great fight. I mean, starting off the year, 2019, what can I say? I mean, like John said, I could tell you I'm going to beat up Leo. Leo's going to probably say the same thing. But well, one thing I can say, though, I'm going to give the writers an easy task. They're going to have the upset and the fight of the year at one night. So they're not going to have to look too much for that. Other than that, I mean, I wish Leo the best of luck, his father, my respect. And other than that, I mean, just tune in and see you guys February 16th.
Thank you very much, Miguel. Now let's meet the world champion. 35 victories, 1 loss, 1 draw, 19 wins coming by way of knockout, making the 3rd defense of his world championship. Leo Santa Cruz, we remember him back on June 9th, had the rematch against Abner Mares, a fantastic victory at Staples Center. The first fight was amazing against Mares. Victories over Carl Frampton. He's been a world champion since 2013. He's a family man, originally from Michoacan, now fighting here out of Los Angeles. When it comes to Leo Santa Cruz, much like all these guys on the stage, I've never seen Leo in a boring fight in my life. I mean, literally, I haven't seen 30 seconds of a boring Leo Santa Cruz fight. He always brings action and continues to evolve. He's a proud family man, and he's so emblematic of a Mexican champion. He comes forward, he brings it night in, night out, and no doubt on February 16th, he will do exactly the same against Miguel Flores as he puts his featherweight crown on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Leo El Famoso Terremoto Santa Cruz.
Good afternoon to everyone. Happy New Year. And I want to say thank you to my manager, Al Heyman, for always giving me these opportunities, to the fans, to the media. And thank you to the fans and media for thinking high of me. And like Miguel Flores was saying, he says that I'm overestimating him. I have never overestimated him. I never underestimate no fighter. The media and the fans are the ones that do it, not me. I think I'm not superior to nobody else. What the confidence I have is in my training. That's where I live everything, in the training. I work hard. I always train like if I'm the challenger. because I want to go out there and give the fans a great fight. I want to go out there and, continue to grow my name, to make my name bigger. And once I retire, I want to be remembered as a great Mexican fighter. So, and that, I've been training really hard. My dad, he's been sick and stuff, but he still goes to the gym with me. He's still there, even though he's not feeling well. He's there pushing me, telling me what to do. And that's a big motivation for me, to see him there with me, supporting me. It makes me train harder, because I know that if he sees me train hard, pushing myself, it's going to motivate him too. So, I'm very happy with my team. My brother, Antonio, he's been training me really hard. He's been in mids. I have great training partners, Jerry and Joey right there, and they always supporting me. I have like 6 sparring partners that make me work really hard. And I just, when I say that I want to unify the division, I'm not looking over Miguel Flores. I'm not doing that. What I do is, yes, I got to be positive. I got to think towards the future. I'm not going to look back. That's why I say that I want to unify. I'm not looking past Miguel Flores, but I'm just training hard to get that win, and I want to be the best at 126. And to do that, I got to get past Miguel Flores first, and then I want to unify it against, Josh Warrington, Gary Rosso, Oscar Valdez, any of those fights. Those are the fights I won in 2019. I want to be the king at 126. But, it's going to be a great fight. Miguel Flores is a tough fighter. I've seen his videos. He comes forward, throwing a lot of punches. He has good right hands. He works the body really good. And he's like every fighter, every Mexican fighter that comes to leave everything in the ring and give the fans great fights. So I invite you guys all to watch Fox Sports or come here to the Microsoft Theater, and you guys are not going to be disappointed. We have my friend John Molina against, Omar Figueroa. They're both great fighters, and like John said, that fight I don't think is going to go a distance. It's going to be a knockout, and I got to work hard, because I know that's going to be a great fight, and I want my fight to be the best. So I got to, we got to go out there and give it our all, so that we're going to try to give the fight of the night. So thank you guys, and thank you for all the support. A toda la gente, muchísimas gracias por todo el apoyo que siempre me han dado. Feliz año nuevo. Le quiero dar gracias también a mi manager, a Jaime, siempre me ha apoyado, siempre ha estado detrás de mí. Y pues, como dicen, esta va a ser una buena pelea. La gente está subestimando a Miguel Flores. Lo está diciendo que como que es un taxista o cosas así, pero él es un peleador igual que yo. Los dos tenemos manos, los dos tenemos 2 pies. Yo me considero igual que él, yo no me considero mejor que él ni nada. Lo único en lo que me confío yo es en mi entrenamiento. Voy al gimnasio y entreno duro para el día de la pelea dar una gran pelea y salir con el triunfo. Lo único que quiero decirles es que va a ser una buena pelea. Y he estado yo muy bendecido por Dios. Y darme la oportunidad de llegar a donde no he llegado, y pues nomás siguiéndole echando ganas, y que nos miren en Fox Deportes ahí por el canal, o si no, que vengan aquí en Los Ángeles a Microsoft. So, a todos los fans, muchísimas gracias, y nos vayan a apoyar. Gracias.
Thank you very much, Leo. And you got to love between the talk between the two, in the sense that Leo and Miguel, they want to steal the show. John Molina Jr. and Omar Figueroa, they say it, they're going to be the fight of the night. You got to love that, because all 4 guys are going to bring their best. Who's going to steal the show on February 16th? You know what? There are going to be 2 winners in our main event and our co-main event, but the real winners are you, the fans, that are going to be here at Microsoft Theater and watching on Fox and Fox Deportes. Right now, we are going to go ahead and open it up with some questions from the media, as Lisa Milner, who does a fabulous job, and proud Ohio State Buckeye fan, victorious over Washington here at the Rose Bowl. So step up to the mic and ask a question to these 3 fighters.
Who wants to ask a question? Don't be shy. Step right up. Miguel, thank you. Come on up. You guys have microphones up your chairs. Right here. Okay. One. There you go. There you go.
This question goes to both Leo and Miguel. Miguel, why is it that you feel that you're the taxi driver? At what instance did you hear that, or is it social media?
Well, I actually like the nickname, you know, I'm no more Michoacan, I'm a taxi driver. No, it's just something I saw media and, you know, fans, you know, a lot of people don't know who I am. But if you're a real hardcore boxing guy, you know who I am. You know I bring fire to the table, you know I'm an all-out, you know, warrior. Like I said, I didn't just get here overnight, you know. I lost my brother along the way. I've been here for many years. I remember watching his brother fight in Houston, Jose Armando Santa Cruz, when he fought Pillo Trejo in Houston. I'm a vet myself. I mean, I've been here all along with my brother, been next to him. So I know what it takes to be here. I know it's not an easy road. And like I said, we're working hard in the gym. I know Leo is too, but that's only going to produce a great fight for the fans.
Leo, do you see him as a taxi cab driver?
No, I don't. You know, when I hear that and I see that fan, I feel, you know, that's disrespectful for Miguel Flores because, you know, he's a fighter. He's a guy that comes here to, you know, to fight for his family, you know, and try to make his career grow. So I know, you know, I have respect for him. I don't see him as taxi driver. I see him, you know, as me, the same as me. He has 2 hands, 2 feet. He's gonna come to fight. He's gonna come to live everything in the ring, and anything will happen up in the ring. So, you know, yeah, that's sad for people to call other people taxi driver or stuff like that, because I know that if they step in the ring with him, they wouldn't be able to beat him. So,
Thank you.
It's frankly a pretty stupid thing to say, I have to add, because I hope that fight fans, media, and so on, they're going to stop using that word mismatch. But this fight here is really a fight you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss this match. And I hope that people have learned, just in December, the Charlo brothers were fighting in New York, and supposedly they were fighting taxi cab drivers, right? See what happened? You see what happened? Or how many people gave Tyson Fury here at Staples Center a chance? Nobody. Nobody. And so you see what happened. So, you know, I think this is boxing, and I think that's why we love it. And let's enjoy the fights. But this is certainly not a mismatch.
Hey, Miguel, quick question. As soon as Josh Warrington beat Carl Frampton, media immediately said, Carl Frampton's done. What about Josh Warrington fighting Leo Santa Cruz? What about Leo Santa Cruz fighting Gary Russell? What about a great fight between Oscar Valdez and Leo Santa Cruz? What goes through your mind knowing that people view you as not even having a ticket to the fight?
Well, that's motivation. You know, in boxing, like Mr. Richard just said, things change quickly. You have a pair of 8-ounce gloves, you get in the fight with 1 punch, you know. You still have to fight before you get to the other fights. You know, I'm a fan as well. I want to see Leo versus Oscar Valdez versus all the other guys, because I know it's going to be an exciting fight. But, hey, the opportunity is here for me, so I got to take full advantage of it. But eventually, like I said, after we fight, I mean, we have a rematch clause, right? Because I'll win, and then we'll go on to bigger fights from that. But I mean, we can't look ahead of ourselves. Like I said, sometimes in boxing, it's a crazy sport because you could do everything right in the gym, train hard, and she could still treat you wrong. You know, you could still get knocked out. It happens. It's part of life. You know, but we're warriors, and we're gonna produce a great fight on February 16th.
Okay, thanks. And Leo, go ahead and clap for him. It might be the last time, right? And Leo, do you think Gary Russell is your legacy fight?
yeah, I think so. You know, right now I think he's considered one of the best. I think he's even considered better than me. The people see him as the best in the division. But, you know, I just want to, you know, first, like I said, get past this fight, and I want to continue to grow my legacy. I think that's the best fight right now in the division. But, you know, like I said, I don't like to think negative or nothing. But, you know, if Miguel Flores beats me, and the next fight, if he could unify, I'll be cheering for him because he beat me. So if he beat me, I can only cheer for him.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, Thank you very much. Now we're going to pose the fighters down. Don't forget, it's PBC on Fox and Fox Deportes happening at the Microsoft Theater at LA Live, Saturday, February 16th. Tickets on sale now. AXS.com. Tickets start as low as $30. What a ticket for these two outstanding fights. Now we're going to pose the fighters as they go ahead and stare down.
Can you pull that back? Let's do Leo and Miguel face off, please. There you go. Oh, these are a lot taller.
And still.
You guys got that? Okay. Here, look out. Look right here.
Champion. That's right, Leo.
Right there. And then look out at the camera. All right, look out at the camera. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's have Shawn, Melina come on this side, and Miguel. Stay there. Shawn. Right here. Stay right here. There you go. Good. All right, look at these two gentlemen. There you go. There you go. Well, look out at the cameras. Oh. All right, let's get the trainers and Tom and Richard, please. Come with your people. There you go. Here, you can put Tom and Richard in the middle. Go, yeah, there you go. There you go. Perfect. Everyone, okay. Thank you. Ready? Look at these guys